How do we feel about lunging? I'm not a big fan, never have been really. I prefer to be on my horse rather than lunging him on the ground. But maybe at the moment it's a good idea. So I thought we'd just have a little bit of fun and try out some different lunging aids and see if we can spot the difference. So I'm going to try him with no aids on at all, and then I've got an Equiband system that I borrowed from a friend, and I've also got an Equiarmy which I try as well. I'm going to have to watch the video on how that works before I try it because I've completely forgotten how it works. But yes, we can try the with nothing first of all, and then with the Equiband, and leave the Equiarmy till last. Walking on, good boy. So here's Max walking sensibly on the lunge, which is nice. Lunging is great. It builds up their muscle, and it also helps you if maybe you've had a really hard day at work or something. And let's face it, as you get older, days at work take it out of you more and more. So you might be feeling tired, you might not have enough time, it might be getting dark. So you just want something just to give your horse a little bit of exercise, get him going, keep him interested. So here we are, just walking sensibly. Look at the way he's walking. Walk on. Because the idea is going to be to try and compare these training aids. So at the moment this is nothing, this is just lunging off a bridle. I've got the lunge line through his bit to the ring on the other side, which is the recommended way of doing it because it puts pressure on both sides of the bit. Okay, let's see if we can get a little trot. Trotting on, trotting on, trot on, trot on Max, trot on. Okay, trotting on. Because I'm holding my phone, I haven't got the lunge whip, trot on, in my hand, so that's why he was a little bit reluctant to go, trotting on. Okay, so maybe I'll put the phone down in a minute and we can really get him going. Put it down, still have it recording, but have it where I can not worry about holding it. Good boy, trotting on, trotting on. But again, look at his position, look where his head is, look what's happening with his body. And we'll see if we can spot a difference later. And walk, walk, good boy. And woo, Max, woo. This is a tricky bit, isn't it? Woo, good boy, wait, wait. So I watched this video after I'd done my lunging session in the Equiband with Max, and looking at the way it's fitted here and the way it looks on the horses, it was actually on Max moving into the correct position. I thought it was sliding up his bum, but actually it was moving to the right place. Maybe I should have watched this first. Max modelling the Equiband system. Lots of companies make these. They're not all, well, they are all the same, but just made by different people. I was expecting a reaction from him when I put it on because the band has to be quite tight. I think it might have moved up a bit actually. I think you need to move it down. It needs to be quite tight, but you're best off getting somebody who knows what they're doing, showing you how it should be fitted first time. A little bit wonky. I'm going to move it. Max, whoa, whoa, wait. Move forward on his tummy and it's moved up on his leg. Maybe if you haven't got it sitting right, that's when it's going to ride up. I'm not sure. I've never used this before. He's never been in it before. As I say, I wasn't sure what to expect when I put it on him, but he's just gone, yeah, that's fine. Excuse my terrible lunging skills. and he's fine with it. And if we can see a difference yet between this and nothing, maybe dropped his head a little bit. Doesn't look any shorter in the body to me. And done. Good boy. Good boy. Maybe this is where videoing is really good because you can see the difference between one method and another. To be fair, I can't really see anything at the moment. Maybe stepping under slightly better, although I have got the whip now, which I didn't have when I was filming him before. So maybe stepping under better. Certainly not dropped his head or working over his back any better than he was. Oh, there we go. Good boy. Good boy. And walk. Walk. Good boy. Walking on. Walk. Walk. Good boy. Walking on. Good boy. Good boy. Walking on. Okay, we'll try the other way as well, see if that's any different. Good boy. Up to the circle. Out. So here we are on the other rein. Stretching down now, but is that because we want to eat the grass? Who knows? Good boy. The band does seem to slide up his bottom. I'm not exactly sure where it's supposed to be, but it might, and that might be because it's not tight enough. I have to take advice on that. But again, do we see any difference in the walk? He's stretching down more now. He's working over his back better. Good boy, walk on. Have an active walk. Walk on. Oh, and Turot. Turot. Good boy. How are we looking in the trot? Boy. I would say he's probably using himself a little bit better now. But that's probably as well because he's getting warmed up now. And also again because I'm using the whip, which I wasn't using when I was filming him with nothing. Walk on. Oh sorry, trot on. God. Good boy. Trot on. Trot on. Good boy. Good boy. And walk. Walk. Good boy. Walking on. Walk on. Walk on. Walk on. Walk on. Good boy. Good boy. Didn't want to try this initially. I've tried it while I wasn't filming. Wasn't sure whether I'd have a bronc fest or not, but he seemed quite sensible. Good boy. But is the equiband doing its job? That is the question. Just my thoughts to finish with. I've never used an equiband before. Didn't know what to expect. And this is by no means a product review or anything like that. What I would say is, I think you do need to know the tension that you need on the band, so you need somebody to show you that, otherwise you might be frightened of doing it too tight, which I certainly was. But maybe, as I've said, that's why it was riding up his bum, because it wasn't tight enough. I don't know, I'd have to play around with it. And also, talking about playing around with it, I think you probably pretty much need a horse that doesn't mind you messing around behind him because it did keep slipping up and I did have to keep pulling it back down again and moving around the back of him. If he feels a little bit strange about something being there, you could get yourself kicked or something. So again, maybe just working with it, getting them used to it, that kind of thing. I'm not sure if it made any difference, so it would be really helpful if people could say if they could see any difference between him with nothing, with this, and then in a little while with the Equiami. So it'd be interesting to hear your thoughts, please.
Equiami Limited. We've developed a new concept in training aids for horses. This has now been recognised by a full UK patent and recently a full US patent. The training aid helps horses to work effectively on the lunge. It encourages them to step under from behind, to lift through the back and the shoulders and soften into a nice equal contact. It promotes engagement of the hindquarters, tightens the abs and develops a top line. Once the horse is working correctly, you start to see swing develop right through from its hind feet, right through the whole horse, through its back. This is what we aim to achieve with all horses on the lunge.
So here we have Mac modelling the Equiami. I just realised my hat's not done up. So this is a completely different piece of kit to the Equibands which we had on yesterday. Lunging aids, there's dozens of them out there, isn't there really? And I guess they all do slightly different things. And it's like with everything else that you buy for your horse, tack-wise, equipment-wise, it's actually what suits you, what suits your horse the best. So what do you want them to do? What are you trying to achieve? And does the aid achieve that for you? Okay, so we're going to do walk, trot and canter and see what you think. So as you're about to see, at this point my clip on my lunge line totally sheared off the end of the line, and Max just kind of carried on. But luckily he's not a mental case, so he just stood and waited for me to go and catch him. So we've come to a bit of an abrupt ending there. But what do you think is the best lunging aid?